Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Don, do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these feelings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud, hammer in the air. Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better. Voltron transform to DX Don. Mega and obscene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke full of steam on any given night. How short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Hi, am I on the air?
Well, what is going down, everybody, and welcome back to the greatest entertainment podcast on the interwebs. This is Am I on the Air? I'm your host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to the show. Tonight, it is Season 15, Episode 4, and our show tonight is titled Suboredicon. Suboredicon. Oh yeah, sorry. I was thinking about that movie once again. So welcome you to the show. My movie review of the week is Suburbicon, unfortunately. So we will talk about that in just a second. This is your show where you come to once a week and we break down the latest and greatest in all of entertainment news, TV, movies, and everything in between. I want to start off by kicking it in, like I said, with a movie review. I was hoping I could talk to you about Jigsaw here tonight, because that's the movie I wanted to go see. But unfortunately, I did not. I ended up going to see Suburbicon, the new film directed by George Clooney and starring Matt Damon and Julianne Moore. I'll tell you what, I liked the trailer when it came out several months back. I thought, it's a pretty good trailer. Looks like it could be a fun movie. I started to get a little bit worried because the trailer was very comedic. And George Clooney came out and said, this movie is not very comedic. It's not a comedy. So that kind of worried me a bit because I'm like, okay, these trailers are kind of trying to swerve me. But we said, what the hell? Let's go check it out. It was one of those kind of weekends that we're like trying to figure out what to go see. I wanted to see Jigsaw. My friend that I go to the movies with did not. He's not a big horror fan, unfortunately. And then we were okay, how about Only the Brave? Or how about Thank You for Your Service? And those movies look great. But it was one of those movies where my friend said, I don't really feel like crying tonight, so why don't we go see Suburbicon? I said, alright, cool, no problem. They were all kind of on the same level for me, so we went and checked it out. It started off and ended off with literally me and my friend, the only two in the movie theater for this entire film. Which was kind of fun, because we got to do a little mystery theater, Mystery Science Theater 3000, as the movie was playing, and got to make fun and ask questions and talk and, have as much of a good time as we could with it. In between me falling asleep in the movie several times, because it did not keep my interest whatsoever, it's just a very disappointing movie. I saw the reviews start to come out Thursday night and into Friday, and this thing had a 24% Rotten Tomatoes score for critics. 24%. And then, fan-wise, it was 22%. And I was like, there's no way. Look at this cast. Look at the director. It's also written by the Coen brothers. Said, there's no way. It can't be that bad. Here's the good news. I won't agree with the 20% Rotten Tomatoes score. I don't think it's that bad. But it's not good. There are some highlights to it. It does take some twists and turns that I did not see coming. And as the story started to unfold, I could dig what they were going for. And it's hard for me to get into because of spoilers and obviously everything else. Just watch the trailer. Because like I said, the trailer doesn't even take you down the same journey that the movie does. I understood what they were going for, and I liked where they were going, but the execution was not there. The directing was fine. It was the flow to it. I just had trouble getting into it. Like I said, my friend didn't get into it. I didn't get into it. And unfortunately, it just, in the end, walked out being a meh kind of movie. So, out of the 5-star scale, I'll give Suburbicon 2 out of 5. It honestly should probably be a 1. I'm giving it 2 because the acting was really good in it. Matt Damon's great as always. Julianne Moore is great. She actually plays twins in the movie. All the little thugs were good. And actually the little kid, Matt Damon's son in the movie, was fantastic. So for the acting and everything, I'll give it 2 stars. It was just okay, but I wouldn't recommend anybody to go waste their money on this. And it doesn't seem like anybody is anyway. The movie barely cracked the top 10 in the box office and made like $2 million opening weekend, which is very, very bad for everybody that's involved. So there you go. Suburbicon, 2 out of 5 stars, unfortunately. Man, gotta shake that one off. All right, let's transition and let's get into the news of the week. We're going to rock and roll now. So James Mangold, director of the awesome movie Logan that came out earlier in the year. He also directed The Wolverine a couple years back. If you saw Logan, you saw that there's a little girl that Logan takes care of in the movie. Her name is Laura. Well, James Mangold is working on a script for a Laura spinoff movie, which is pretty damn awesome. So Laura was great. She was one of the fantastic moments in Logan. And I would love to see a spin-off movie focused on Laura. So I like that he's working on it. This doesn't mean that we're going to get a Laura movie. It just means he's working on a script. And we'll see if the studio greenlights it and takes it from there. Nick Kroll has a new animated show on Netflix called Big Mouth. And it's actually been doing really well. And I've been hearing some pretty good things. I haven't checked it out yet, but I probably will just due to the feedback I've been hearing. And it's been renewed for Season 2. So Season 2... coming next year to Netflix. Aaron Taylor Johnson and his wife Sam Taylor Johnson are working on A Million Little Pieces adaptation, which is based on the 2003 book. They're going to be bringing it to the big screen. Andy Serkis has revealed that Tom Hardy's Venom in the new Venom solo movie is actually going to be a motion capture performance. So I totally love this. I think motion capture is awesome, and if you've seen any of the new Planet of the Apes movies, you see that they're able to do some great, great stuff with this thing. So I'm down. Let's do it. Tom Hardy putting on his little pajama suit with the dots all over it. Let's get some awesome motion capture Venom. What's cool about this is they can make the big, hulking, crazy Venom from the comic books, which is something we haven't seen on the big screen. So I'm excited about that very much. We have, of course, on our Twitter page and our Facebook page, if you look into it, you'll find the movie and TV titles coming to Amazon Prime and Amazon Video in November, along with everything coming and going on Netflix. Speaking of Netflix, before I get sidetracked, I do want to shout out now streaming Stranger Things Season 2, or as they're kind of billing it like a movie sequel, Stranger Things 2. I am 3 episodes in, and I am digging the hell out of it. It is really, really good. It's off to a great start, and I cannot wait to see where it goes from here. The end of episode 3, I was like, oh my god, and I really wanted to go into 4, but didn't have the time to do it. I know most of you are watching it already. Probably most people listening to this have already binged the whole damn show. The only reason I'm slowing down on it is because this is a family show for me. There's not very many shows that I myself, my wife, and my stepdaughter that we all 3 want to just sit down and watch. This is one of them, though, which to get us all 3 in the same place at the same time, sitting down watching a TV show, hence why we're only on episode 3. So hopefully we'll get some more time as the week rolls on and we can get cracking on that because it's great. I have my episode 1 review up on Stardust right now if you want to check that out. We'll talk more about Stardust later in the show. Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk has set its sales for digital, 4K, Blu-ray, and DVD for December, so that's when that one will be dropping. William Friedkin is looking to develop a Killer Joe TV series. I do not see this happening. This was a movie that came out a couple years back with Matthew McConaughey. The movie sucked. It was super hardcore rated R. They're not making no TV show for this thing. I don't even know why they're trying, but hey, I guess we'll see, right? Ben Mendelsohn, who was awesome. He was great in Rogue One. He's great in pretty much everything he does. He's actually being eyed and in talks to be the villain in Captain Marvel. So that's pretty cool there. Supposedly he will play the leader of the Skrulls that's set to take on Captain Marvel. So I like it. I can dig it. Ben Mendelsohn is awesome. Marvel knows how to hit it up with great talent. Let's do it. An American Gangster prequel series is in the works, and it will star Forrest Whitaker. Pretty cool there. With everything wrong with Saw 3 in 16 minutes or less. We have the Den of Thieves trailer. I really dig this trailer. I actually did a Stardust reaction for this one as well. I've seen the Den of Thieves trailer before the last couple of movies I've gone to, and I kept looking for the trailer to post on our social media. And I'm like, where the hell is this damn trailer? And the studio wasn't releasing it, only to theaters. So, which was kind of unique, because that never happens anymore. So, they have released it now, finally. We did post it up on our website and the Facebook page and everything. So, check it out. It's the new movie starring Gerard Butler and Pablo Schreiber, 50 Cent. Looks really, really good. I'm looking forward to it. It comes out in January. Check out my Stardust reaction and check out the trailer for Den of Thieves. We also have the official second trailer for Bright, which is the new movie starring Will Smith and Joel Edgerton. That's directed by David Ayer and is going to be exclusive on Netflix in December. Let's see here. Sorry, one second. Director Taika Waititi, who directed Thor Ragnarok, has said that he is totally game to do more Marvel movies. He had a great time making Thor, so he is open to that. Clint Eastwood's new movie, 1517 to Paris, gets an early 2018 release date. Vanessa Williams is going to have a recurring role on Me, Myself, and I. I do want to state, now that we're talking about Me, Myself, and I, this is one of my favorite new sitcom comedies that is out right now. This is a new show that stars Bobby Moynihan, and it's really, really good. It stars Bobby Moynihan, where basically you see his character throughout his life at three different stages, as he's a little kid, in his current age, and then in the future when he's like in his 70s. And it is just it has a lot of heart. It's really funny. And I've just been really impressed with this show. I absolutely love Me, Myself, and I. Vanessa Williams is great, so really great addition there to the show. Geostorm, which of course we reviewed on last week's show, could lose the studio potentially up to $100 million. Woo, baby. 100 mil, man. Ain't nothing to shake a leg at. We all kind of saw it coming. This movie has faced troubles for years. And you know what? Good thing that Warner Brothers has made a lot of money this year, and maybe it won't hurt them. So, there you go. Rob Zombie might be moving on to do a direct sequel to The Devil's Rejects. I'll tell you, man, Rob Zombie's hit and miss with me, but I love The Devil's Rejects. This movie is just crazy, creepy, and if he's going to do any project, I'm down for a Devil's Rejects sequel, so I'd like to see him move on to that. In some really exciting news, I'm so stoked about this here. Daredevil, one of the best Marvel Netflix shows that's out. Daredevil Season 3 getting ready to go into production. And we got confirmation that Vincent D'Onofrio himself is going to be returning as Wilson Fisk, a.k.a. the Kingpin, in Season 3 of Daredevil. I'm so excited for this. Vincent D'Onofrio is so fantastic as the Kingpin. That Season 1 with him was incredible. Season 2, he only gets to do a little bit, but man, when he's on screen, he's awesome. So season 3, I'm thinking he's coming back. He's going to be a big player in season 3. We might actually get to see the birth of the Kingpin officially here on season 3. Because he technically hasn't been called Kingpin yet. He's just been Wilson Fisk. So I'm excited for this. I know most people are. Everybody loved his portrayal of Kingpin in the first season. And yeah, let's do it, man. I love it. I would love to see him cross over into the Spider-Man universe and be a villain on the big screen, man. Let's show that these universes are connected. The Kingpin is a Spider-Man villain too. Let's take it out of the Daredevil world. Okay, moving on. We got a couple other Justice League TV spots as we get close to the premiere of that, which is going to be pretty awesome. You know, about a year ago, Ben Affleck announced that Joe Manganiello was going to be Deathstroke. That Deathstroke was going to be the villain to the Batman movie, right? And everybody got excited. We're like, yeah, that's badass. He might even have a cameo in Justice League. This is going to be great. Well, unfortunately for Joe, Ben Affleck dropped out of directing and writing the movie. Another director has taken over, and now the rumors have been saying that it doesn't look like Deathstroke's going to be a part of the Batman movie, that he's not a part of the script, and so probably Joe's not going to be in it. And that was unfortunate. It really, really was. Well, we might have some good news for you. News dropped last week that the Raid director, Gareth Evans, is in talks to direct, write the script, and make a Deathstroke movie. Yes, a solo movie based on Deathstroke. And yes, it would bring back Joe Manganiello to play the role that he was supposed to have a year ago. I am beyond excited for this news. I'd rather have had Deathstroke be the Batman villain just because it's what it should be, right? It's hard for me to wrap my head around villain solo movies without a hero, right? So it's hard, but if anybody can do it, I don't know if you've seen The Raid, but The Raid and The Raid 2 are two of the best action movies we have ever seen. They're so great. They're some of the most hardcore action you have ever seen before. So, him directing this is so amazing. And Joe getting the chance to come back and actually play this part is also awesome. So this news dropped and I was like, I just got a big grin on my face. I couldn't believe how awesome it was. So hopefully this goes through. Who knows when this movie will be made, if this movie will be made, or what's going on. But as of right now, the Raid director, Gareth Evans, in negotiations to direct and write a Deathstroke movie starring Joe Manganiello. All right, as we continue the news here, Adam Driver has just joined the cast of Spike Lee's next movie, BlacKkKlansman. You know what? No disrespect to Adam Driver, but when I look at him, I'm like, oh, I can see him playing a Klansman. So, makes sense. Kristen Bell says that a Veronica Mars miniseries is going to happen. It is moving forward, so we will see what happens there. A Bad Boys TV series is supposedly in the works. It will be a spin-off series, as it is bringing on Gabrielle Union to star in the show. She'll be bringing back her character from Bad Boys 2. She played Sid Burnett, who of course was the sister of Martin Lawrence's character. She was dating Will Smith's character in the movie as well. This is interesting because I know they're trying so hard to get Bad Boys 3 up and running, and then to all of a sudden get a spin-off with Martin Lawrence's sister? I mean, she was a cop, and it could be a pretty cool little TV series to kind of be in this world. Hey man, I love the Bad Boys series, so we can get down. I can see, now we all know Will Smith is too busy, but I can see Martin Lawrence popping up on this thing a lot. So that would be pretty cool. I do want to report that Justice League tickets are on sale right now. So there's been a lot of hype going around. There's a lot of little TV spots, mini trailers, featurettes, all kinds of stuff going on. Advanced tickets are on sale now. I've already purchased mine. I'm going Thursday pre-night opening in IMAX. I'm so excited for Justice League, my most anticipated movie of the year. I'm just sad that it's only 2 hours long. I wish this thing was 3 hours long. It's so bad. But hey, I'll take what I can get. Let's rock and roll. Get your tickets now. Supposedly, Bobby Flay reportedly quit Iron Chef Showdown in the middle of filming an upcoming episode. We've heard no other reports since. Just sounds like he walked off set while they were recording. Let's see here. Yeah, pretty crazy, man. It must have taken something for him to just walk off like that. John Cryer from Men, 2.5 Men is returning to CBS with a new family comedy, so he's coming back to television. The Kardashians, get ready for it. They've signed a very lucrative renewal deal with E! The E! Network is keeping the Kardashians going through 2020. Wow. Woo. Drop the Mic has debuted. This is the new spinoff show from James Gordon, just like Jimmy Fallon had Lip Sync Battle, and that's on Spike TV. Well, now Drop the Mic is hitting TBS. I actually watched the first episode the other night. It's pretty good, man. I like the Drop the Mic sessions on James Gordon's Late Late Show. So, hey, man, if we can get a whole show of battles, let's do it. Let's see here. TV ratings-wise, The Walking Dead it just debuted again, and it hit a 5-year premiere low. Ooh, that sucks. That's a big dip there for The Walking Dead. Vin Diesel has let us know they're working on Fast and Furious 9 and 10, of course. And one of the big things going down is, finding the right director for it. And, well, it looks like they're going to be bringing back Justin Lin, the director of number 3, 4, 5, and 6. He left for 7 and 8, but he's coming back for 9 and 10. Justin Lin returning, and so is Jordana Brewster. So he says they're going to do things right for the last 2 movies in the series. We will see. Listen, I think Justin Lin coming back is what they needed. The franchise has not been as strong without him. Jordana Brewster, I love her. I truly, truly love her. And I did miss her in the last movie that she wasn't in at all. But her character is the wife of Paul Walker's character, and they have 2 kids. And they did this whole story where it was just getting too dangerous. And we got to get away from the danger. How are they going to make this work, bringing her back into it without Paul? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't see it. I don't get it. And it could taint the awesome send-off that these 2 had in Fast 7 and Furious 7. So we'll have to wait and see how they work it out. Like I said, I'm happy to have Jordana Brewster back. I'm just hope that they can do it in the right way. Do they kill off Brian O'Connor's character now and have her coming running back to Vin? Vin, look what they did. And then they get revenge for the last 2 Fast movies? I don't know. Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But there you go. 2 big returns to the Fast and Furious franchise. Jordana Brewster and Justin Lin returning for 9 and 10. Olivia Munn has replaced Zoe Saldana in the new action film Hummingbird. We have some Avengers 4 set photos that you can comb through if you want. Stranger Things has a new after show that's on Netflix right now. You can watch it. It's called Beyond Stranger Things, where they break down the show a little bit more. We have the first trailer for Mudbound, which is a new Netflix series that's coming out starring Carey Mulligan. Netflix's original movie American Vandal has been renewed for season 2. They're going to do it again with a new cast and crew. So that's pretty awesome there. I say it's pretty awesome, but that's only because I've heard it's pretty awesome. I haven't watched American Vandal yet, but I do want to. So, Justice League pre-sale tickets already have the movie around the $120 million mark. Some people are saying, man, that's on the low end, and it is, but at the same time, you got to guess, this is going off of tracking based on pre-sale tickets. A lot of people have not purchased their tickets for a movie at the end of November. I'm sorry, it just hasn't happened yet. Not everybody's a nerd like me and the rest of you that are listening to the show. Listen, Suicide Squad made $133 million. If you think Justice League ain't going to cross that in its opening weekend, you guys are smoking some crack. Wonder Woman made 104. Man of Steel made 116. Batman v Superman made almost 170. You don't think Justice League with Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman is going to crack at least $150? $150 million? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. So, it's going to be okay. Don't listen to this tracking. It's just to give you a soft spot. Remember when It was only tracking $60 million and made like 130? Tracking is wrong, okay? Everybody thought Jurassic World was going to make 100 mil in its opening weekend, and it made 210. Like, tracking can be off, and this is definitely one of those circumstances, faux show. So, when I was a kid, one of my favorite games to play was Contra. Well, Contra is getting a movie and a TV series. Yes, Konami has announced that a live-action Contra movie and TV series are coming. Wow. Is it going to have the cheat code? Can I go up, down, left, right, BA, start? And get unlimited lives? Because that's what I did as a kid. This excites me. I cannot wait to see a Contra movie and even a TV show. Will they be tied in together? What's the dealio? I'm excited about this. Let's do it. Supposedly, plans are underway for a Young Guns, Major League, and Ace Ventura reboots. Wow. The movie studios are going in hard on the reboot scale. 47 meters down is doing a sequel called 48 Meters Down, and it'll be swimming to theaters in 2019. Ha ha ha. Pharrell Williams is going to team up with Girls Trip writer for a new Survive the Night horror film. Lin-Manuel Miranda is developing a King Killer Chronicle TV series. Not only that, but the series has been picked up over at Showtime. So it'll be coming there to the Showtime network. Evan Peters, Kate Mara, James Vanderbeek, and Tatiana Maslany have joined the new Ryan Murphy series Pose. Tom Hanks is set to lead a new sci-fi film called BIOS, which is sounds pretty cool. Scarlett Johansson is set to star in a new drama called Reflective Light, which will be based on Carla Buckley's The Deepest Secret. The Crown, when it comes back for its next season, they're going to fast forward for season 3 and 4, and they've tapped British actress Olivia Colman, who's set to replace Emmy nominee Claire Foy in the series, because they're going to go to the later years, so they're going to swap her out since she's going to be busy making some movies. Preacher has been renewed for season 3. Congratulations to Preacher. Loving that news there, even though I don't watch Preacher anymore, but I'm happy for its success. Jamie Dornan is joining Rosamund Pike in the new Marie Colvin biopic called A Private War. Taika Waititi says that it's possible that he might do a What We Do in the Shadows sequel. They may even do a spin-off TV series, so we'll see what happens with that. Nathan Fillion is set to return to ABC in a new cop dramedy called The Rookie. James Madigan is set to direct a new space station action film called Starfall. Legendary Pictures has gained the right to the comic book Non-Player, and the writer of Thor Ragnarok is working on a script to that. Teenage Groot in the upcoming Avengers movies is going to be played by Planet of the Apes star Terry Notary. Terry Notary, who did Rocket in the Planet of the Apes trilogy, will be portraying Teenage Groot in Avengers Infinity War and the untitled Avengers 4 movie. Pretty cool, man. I dig that for shout. Guillermo del Toro says he's going to be taking a year off from directing, so he's going to chill for a year and kind of get his mind right. Joss Whedon saw Thor Ragnarok, and he calls it a modern masterpiece. I am so excited. By the way, Thor Ragnarok hits theaters on Friday. I will be there Friday opening night in IMAX. I am so stoked for this movie. I hear nothing but great things. It is the highest reviewed film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It has like a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes right now. Incredible. You know what doesn't have highest ratings in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is the Inhumans. IMAX has admitted that the Marvel Inhumans in theaters is a failed experiment. And the show is not doing good. With each episode, the viewership drops and drops and drops. I'm still watching it. I will ride it out to the end. I don't think it's that bad of a show, but it ain't that great of a show either. It just is what it is. So we'll ride it out. Let's see here. I thought this was pretty interesting news. It looks like Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, and Richard Donner are exploring a Lethal Weapon 5 over at Warner Brothers. Yes, they thought about making one of these years ago, and then it all kind of fell apart, but it says the three of them are kind of in sync. They're looking at some scripts, and if they can all three agree on a script that works, they will do the movie. You know what? I see some people bitching about this online. I love the Lethal Weapon series, and if they can find the right script for this, I would be down to see them go at it again. Now, I want to set the record straight on something else. I am a big fan of the new Lethal Weapon TV show that is on Fox right now as well. And I'm seeing a lot of people say, oh, is this going to be a shared universe? Are those TV characters going to work with with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover in the movie? Guys, for the record, the Lethal Weapon TV series that's on right now is a TV version of the movies. The two main characters in the Lethal Weapon TV show are the same characters that Mel Gibson and Danny Glover play. So there is no crossover here. This is not a shared universe. They are the same damn characters. So let the movie be the movie and the TV be the TV, alright? But hey, I'd be down for Lethal Weapon 5 if they can get this thing to work out right. Fred Armisen is joining the guest cast list of Last Man on Earth. He'll star in multiple episodes upcoming. I love it. I'm a big fan of Last Man on Earth. Love this show, and Fred Armisen is great, so another great addition there. It's a wrap for Aquaman. James Wan tweeted a photo of him doing the little clip on the beach. It is done. It's in the books. They're going to start putting it together, so that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. We have the brand new second trailer for Marvel's The Runaways, which is coming to Hulu later in November. Allison Williams is returning to the horror world with a lead role in a new movie called The Perfection. This was massive news that dropped on Friday. I couldn't believe it. I never would have saw it coming. Years ago, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was cast as Black Adam. They said, we're going to do a Shazam movie, and it's going to be fantastic. Comes out in 2019, right? Well, years later, we're still hearing this movie's coming, but we don't know who Shazam is. Now we hear The Rock's Black Adam isn't even going to be in the movie. We know that David F. Sandberg is going to direct the film. But who the hell is going to be Shazam, right? A couple months ago, we start hearing John Cena. John Cena's going to be it. He's the lead guy. The things are going great. John Cena. Well, out of nowhere, Zachary Levi gets cast as Shazam. And you know what? I love it. I love it. Zachary is somebody I never in a million years would have saw coming. For those of you that are like, who the hell is Zachary Levi? For those of you that don't know, if you ever watched the awesome, highly underrated show on NBC, Chuck, that was out several years ago, he was Chuck. And one of the greatest shows in the last decade. I love Chuck. And he also has been in the last two Thor movies. He hosts a show on the Sci-Fi Network called Drinking with Friends or Quiz with Friends, something like that. But he's awesome, man. Real fun guy. Definitely a nerd. Definitely a comic book geek. He's going to be Shazam, you know? And I know people are judging it on paper right now, and it's hard to see him because Shazam is this Superman, hulking, big dude. But hey, Zach can beef up, right? They don't start filming this thing for a couple months. He's probably already been hitting the gym. He's a great actor. He's going to pull this off. I have no doubt. It's just completely out of left field. I never in a million years would have ever thought of his name. But sometimes I love when movie studios surprise us and give us great things like this that you never see coming. So congratulations, Zach. I'm so happy for you. He most recently just starred in the reboot of the TV show Heroes Reborn that they did this past last year. Didn't do very well, but he was awesome in it, by the way. So yeah, congratulations, Zach. I can't wait to see you as Shazam. All right, continuing on with the news, Isla Fisher has joined Matthew McConaughey in Harmony Korine's new film Beach Bum. If you want to see the Linkin Park tribute concert, you can check that out on Linkin Park's YouTube page. That went down the other night, and I've heard great things about it. I still need to watch it myself. A live-action Dora the Explorer movie is in the works over at Paramount Pictures. Jamie Alexander explains why Sif is missing in Thor Ragnarok. I was pretty bummed when I read this that she wasn't in it because I love Jamie Alexander in the Thor movies. It really just comes down to timing. She's the lead in a TV show, Blind Spot, and they were filming at the same time, and it just really couldn't work out. So, from what I understand, there's some big deaths in Ragnarok, and, just by her missing the movie means she's still alive out there, and that's pretty cool. So, hopefully we'll see Lady Sif sooner rather than later. Christoph Waltz says that he is not returning for James Bond 25. So, cool. Let's see here. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. As we truck along, Lupita Nyong'o and Josh Gad have boarded the new zombie comedy called Little Monsters. SNL, Tiffany Haddish, and Chance the Rapper are set to host in November, and Taylor Swift and Eminem have been lined up as musical guests. That's pretty cool there. Peyton List has joined Gotham as Poison Ivy. Pretty awesome here. Even though I thought we already had like 2 Poison Ivies on this show, I guess we're going to have a third now? I don't understand. But I love Peyton List. She is amazing. So, great choice for a Poison Ivy right there. MTV says they plan to revive Jersey Shore, and they're going to do it where the Florida Panhandle meets the beaches of Alabama. Alrighty. It's called MTV Floribama Shore, and it's set to be premiered later in November. Oh my god. What the hell was the name of that thing again? Floribama Shore? Oh god, MTV, dude. Just show some fucking music videos. Why do we do this? Why? Playing House over on the USA Network has been canceled. We have the full track listing for the Justice League movie soundtrack. We have a brand new Justice League Batman trailer that dropped today that's actually pretty cool. House of Cards is going to be canceled. Its upcoming 6th season will be its final season when it debuts later in 2018. Of course, I don't want to dive into this, but there's a big scandal going on with Kevin Spacey right now. He was accused of coming on to a kid back when the kid was 14. He then, instead of really straight up apologizing, he just came out as gay today, which I thought Kevin Spacey had already come out, so that was no shocker to me. And then, look at that coincidence, House of Cards is canceled. So lots of drama going on here. This is not the forum for it, so I'm not going to stick and show my disgust for all this stuff. Let's just talk the news. House of Cards is going to conclude with its upcoming 6th season. The original Blair Witch director is hoping to make a TV series based on the movie. The first cut of the Blade Runner 2049 movie was so long that it almost got split into 2 parts. That would have been crazy because it is almost a 3-hour film as is. Chantal Thoy is set to play Grace Choi in the CW's upcoming Black Lightning show. Marina Baccarin, who I love, is been cast in the scripted DeLorean documentary that's going to be starring Alec Baldwin. And a House of Cards spin-off is actually in negotiations over at Netflix. So even though the main show is ending, Netflix may look at doing a spin-off show on it. And lastly, Fox TV has given a script commitment to Snowblind, which is based on the graphic novel. That, my friends, is your news of the week. And let's switch gears on over to our releases, and we'll wrap this baby up. Wrap it up. Yeah, under 45 minutes, baby. That's what I like. So, out on DVD and Blu-ray tomorrow, this Tuesday, October 31st, Halloween, happy Halloween, is The Dark Tower, Boo-hoo, and Kidnap, Boo-hoo. So, nothing good that you're going to want to buy or probably watch, The Dark Tower and Kidnap. In theaters this Friday is going to be Thor Ragnarok, A Bad Mom's Christmas, Last Flag Flying, and Roman Israel Esquire. So 4 big movies coming out Friday. And coming in on your box office, coming in number 10, it's It with 2.5 mil. Number 9 is Suburbicon, making its debut with a big 2.8 million. At number 9, wow, so sad. Number 8 is The Foreigner, bringing in 3.2. Number 7 is Only the Brave, bringing in 3.5. Number 6 is Thank You for Your Service with 3.7. Number 5 is Blade Runner 2049 with 4 mil. Number 4 is Happy Death Day with 5.1. Number 3 is Geostorm with 5.7. Number 2 is Boo 2 and Medea Halloween with 10 mil. And your new number 1 movie is Jigsaw, the latest in the Saw franchise. See, I told you I should have saw Jigsaw this past week. That was the number 1 movie, bringing in $16.3 million. Not the hottest for a Saw movie, but hey, not too shabby. They're made for very cheap. So congratulations, Jigsaw. 16.3 for the number 1 spot. I'm coming for the number 1 spot. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, as we broadcast live here from the Red Dragons Radio Studios down in Douglas, Arizona. Yes, I'm out of town right now. And you know what I did for you guys? Whenever I record when I'm out of town, everybody says, man, your audio quality sucks. And, you know, it's because I'm usually recording with just a laptop mic. Well, I packed up my official Blue Ball Snowball microphone, threw it in my bag, and I'm actually recording with my real mic tonight. So I hope you guys appreciate that, as I'm out of town right now for work, getting it done. All right? So that'll do it for us tonight. I'm recording here live this Monday on October the 30th. Like I said, tomorrow it's Halloween time. I hope you guys have fun with Halloween. Please be safe. If you got little kids, please be careful. Watch them. Make sure that they don't get none of that bad candy. Make sure they don't go to any of the bad houses. And, but let's just have a great time, man. Happy Halloween. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. I hope you guys have a great week. And we'll be back next Sunday, or maybe Monday. Who knows how the schedule falls. With another exciting new edition. We will talk Thor Ragnarok. I'm so excited. Hopefully that new Avengers Infinity War trailer drops. My fingers are crossed for that one, that it comes out with Thor. But we'll have to wait and see. So that is that. Make sure you follow me on Stardust. Download the Stardust app on your phone, on your iPad, whatever it is. Download Stardust. It's all one word. Movies, TV shows, reviews. That's what it's there for. You can search my name, just Don Mega, on there, and give me a follow. Follow me first, and you will find all my reviews. It is a really cool spot that you can watch 30-second little mini reviews of myself, giving you on all the latest and greatest on TV and movies. You guys listen to the show. You love the input. If you're trying to head out to the movies and you're not sure what you should watch, or you're at home thinking, what TV show should I watch? Look me up on Stardust, watch a couple reviews, and you'll have an idea what you should do next. So, I love the app. I think it's great, and I think you will too. So give it a try and make sure you follow me. On top of that, definitely go to check out our website, amiontheair.com. Follow me on Twitter at amiontheair. Follow me directly on Twitter at dxdonmega. And, of course, like us on Facebook at facebook.com/amiontheair. If you can download and subscribe to us on iTunes. If iTunes is not your thing, definitely check us out on Android. You can look for us on Google Play Music, on Stitcher, Spreaker, TuneIn. We're on all the sites there. And, of course, our great affiliates at reddragonsradio.com. Follow on Twitter at reddragonsradio. So you know what's always going down with all the great podcasts that are on the RDR network. And follow us on Instagram. We got lots of cool posters and exclusive stuff on there. Make sure you check out our Instagram. Just search Am I on the Air? Once again, that'll do it for me tonight, October the 30th. Hope you guys have a great week. Happy Halloween. And until next time, y'all. Peace!
Bye, everybody.
Red Dragons!
Red Dragons.